Hello everybody, welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am here with Siren. Siren is a hero that doesn't get a lot of talk in Castle Clash. I thought I would do a video. I don't think it's going to be a lengthy one. She is a hero that really serves one purpose in today's game, and that is in the Archdemon. I think that the things that she does do, they are unnecessary in the majority of game modes, and the damage that she does against heroes as well as buildings, while it certainly is helpful, there are heroes that do a far better job. If you are a newer player to Castle Clash, or you've got maybe a limited resource supply and you want to prioritize heroes, I would not choose Siren as a priority hero. But if you are a player who's gotten well into the game, you've got your core attack and defense team, maybe a nice Lost Battlefield team and a dungeon team. If you want to get into the area of Archdemon, Siren is one of the preferred heroes and has been for a very long time. Let's take a look at why she is and what she does and how I have her built. She does damage to up to 10 foes in front of her. That can also be buildings when she's cleared out the heroes. She does a nice job at building damage, but somebody like a Commodora or even a Laz does a much better job. When she hits the enemy, they all of a sudden get a damage multiplier. The damage that they take is increased by 42%. That lasts for 5 seconds. The cooldown is 5 seconds. So for the entire time that she's activating her skill, the bad guys will be taking 42% more damage. Now that doesn't circumvent damage caps, so a Dove Keeper will still take the same amount of damage. But on a hero that can have increased damage like that, it does make quite a difference. In the realm of Archdemon, the Archdemon does have a damage cap. It's 500,000 though, and that's per hit. And in order to achieve that, we have to use a variety of buffers, Pumpkin Duke included. Siren is best looked at as a buffer. She's going to increase the damage that your heroes can put out. Or if you want to look at her as like a debuffer, you can as well. Depends if you're a glass is half full or empty kind of person. She debuffs in the sense that the enemy now takes more damage. That skill continuously activates as long as she keeps hitting. She has to have an object that she keeps hitting. In Archdemon, that's great. Archdemon just stands there. She is gifted with a level 5 slowdown. Now, slowdown used to be one of the preferred talents in Archdemon. It was so because it does damage, certainly, the normal basic attack that Siren would do with her basic attack, not her skill. But it also has a percentage chance to do an extra attack. And that comes from the chance to slow down, that extra attack opportunity that she gets. So that slowdown, that produces an extra hit when it triggers. And that starts to accumulate over time. And that helps to bring up your score in something like an Archdemon. Now that has been overshadowed in time by talents like the Warden specific favorite talents and something like Asunder. But in combination with all of these, using all of them simultaneously, you end up really racking up the hits in combat. And that's what you're looking for. With a 10 brawlers, she's going to get 2 hits in combat. Now against a Warden-specific opponent who is susceptible to the brawlers, you can get that extra damage. But the Archdemon is not Warden-specific; it's Warden-neutral. So we're just using brawlers for the 2 hits, and for the fact that it has, look at that base attack, 9,085. And that really ups the attack of our heroes. That attack is going to help them to reach that 500,000 damage cap on the Archdemon. Now, I've got her with a 7 Pyromage. Pyromage acts as a helper in combat and will provide extra hits in battle. And I got her with all attack. Now, Archdemon is changing. And it is becoming more multifaceted, multi-dimensional, and more complex. The standard all attack is helpful on a variety of heroes. On others, it's starting to become less and less helpful. We use attack to raise the base attack of a hero like Siren. That way, when we outfit her with a pet, the pet will do more damage in battle. The pet does damage based on the attack level of the hero. Higher the attack level, as we see here, the more damage the pet will do. That is not counting the new mutant and super pets that actually add to our heroes rather than base their own abilities on the hero. So old school pets run an all attack. You're going to have one heck of an outpouring of constant, consistent damage, especially with the Sunder and the Brawlers and the Pyromage. So that's how we're running Siren. I can jump to some Archdemon footage. I want you to take a look at what Siren does in terms of helping the team reach 500,000 damage and pretty much consistently maintain that through battle. Okay, that would end up being about 5 Archdemons defeated and another 880 million, maybe, on that one. It was a good run, but it is, again, reliant on Siren's ability to get our heroes to that 500,000 damage cap and to maintain that. Let's take one brief look at Siren in action. If you want to do it, if you're interested and you want to use Siren in any kind of a way, I would only run her for Archdemon. I would not try to make a general use Siren because you're going to have to pour so many resources into her. By that time in the game, if you're able to do that, you're probably running Archdemon and needing to run Siren anyway. So I would go just one way or the other. But we'll throw a Sacred Light on her. We'll throw Eulophant on her so she doesn't get all stunned up. I'll just show you her in some basic stuff like we'll do Insane 410. She's one hero with a very low survivability rate, to be quite honest. She is an attacker and a buffer. Okay, so she is going to do that and not necessarily be a upfront tank. But you will see when she activates her skill, she's going to hit 10 targets simultaneously. It's about to go off, boom. And you see she does some really horrific damage against the enemy. And she does help to clear out heroes. So if you have a Siren, let's just say it like single Evo, that Siren can help you get up to the earlier parts and even midway parts maybe of the Insane Dungeon series. But once you get heroes that can do more building damage and more hero damage, you'll probably want to go with those. They'll probably be used in more game modes than Siren ever could dream of. And she just starts clearing out heroes. Let's give her one more skill activation and we'll wrap this one up. Let's check her out. Oh, she just nuked that orc for a couple 100,000. So she is a great hero in her ability to really max our scores out in Archdemon. Again, that game mode is starting to change and evolve. And with every hero that they release, there's another opportunity, perhaps, to use that hero in something like an Archdemon game mode. Because she has no skin, you're really going to have to choose one talent. And if you're going to go with Archdemon, you want to use one of the favorite talents or a Sunder. So I would probably just relegate her to that game mode only. Or don't develop her as a hero and go with one of the core base heroes that you can use in all of the game modes and facets of Castle Clash. I want to wish you well. Enjoy your clashing, everybody. Enjoy your Blitz Gauntlet. We're in the middle of a season. It always seems like it's Blitz Gauntlet season. Get your base defense ready. Everybody enjoy yourself, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, bye-bye.